This is WPTV, William Patterson Television.
Welcome back to the desk. Opening day has come and gone, and the MLB season is here. Here to share the excitement with me of Anthony Walker, Tyler Cooper, Jalen Kansay, and Andrew Gavin. Guys, opening day across the MLB, Volpening day in the Bronx. Anthony, Yankees got a new top prospect. Talk to me about Anthony Volpe.
Jimmy, I could not be more ecstatic with Anthony Volpe in the Bronx. We're going to take a look at his numbers from spring training right here. He made it a really no contest with how he played this spring. 309 batting average, an on-base percentage of .415, 3 dingers, 5 ribbies, 5 steals. He made his debut yesterday. Didn't get a hit, but he walked and stole a base. He also played a really good shortstop as well. This is the Yankees' top prospect in all of baseball. He is the 5th best prospect in all of baseball. He is a great talent. Local kid, too. He's really, I'm really expecting him to have a really good year for the Yankees.
Yeah, Del Barton High School, not that far from where we're sitting currently. Jalen, talk to me about Volpe.
I think he has a great eye. I'm very excited that he's on the Yankees. I think he'll do some great things for the Yankees, and he did grow up around here, which also makes me excited. He's always been a Yankee, and I think him being on the Yankees is great. You know,
the whole stadium was erupting every time he stepped up to the plate, made even a routine play. Andrew, are you excited about the new prospect?
Excited? He's my Derek Jeter right now because I get to watch him grow and everything, and that's really exciting. And Volpe's an electric spark that this team needs. I'm going to look for him with the new bases that he's going to have 50 to 45 stolen bases. I mean,
that's a lot.
But with these bases and how he stole last year, it's insane. And he's electric with the gloves, so look for him to, in his future, have some platinum gloves.
You know, I thought it was going to be Peraza on opening day, maybe even IKF. Volpe really stole the show. Tyler, what have you seen?
I mean, I like him. I'm not a Yankees fan, but I like him. He brings a lot of athleticism to the diamond. He's a speedster too, so like he'll steal bases. He'll, a note here is between AAA and AA, he stole 50 bags for the minor league and the AA Yankees team. So he can look out for him to steal some bases this season.
He definitely adds some speed, kind of some energy to the Yankees lineup. Apparently, Judge really wanted him on the team too, kind of for those reasons. You know, Gavin, throw it over to you. We got some new rules in baseball. Speaking of stolen bases, so one of the rule changes might affect that, but a number of changes have been made, so talk to me about them.
So let's take a look here at the new rule changes. The pitch clock pitcher has 15 seconds to pitch with no one on base, 20 seconds with a runner on, shift restrictions, and a new size of bags. So basically pizza boxes at first, second, and third now. And, the pitch clock, it's ridiculous. It's awful. It's a chess match between the pitcher and the batter. And if you got to change signs and everything that quick, and to rush the pitcher and get him out of sequence, that's not fair to the pitcher.
I don't know how. 20 seconds is a lot of time. 15 seconds is a good amount of time.
If you have a runner on third or runner on second, and you got to cycle through signs, how is that fair to the batter?
Well, you're not cycling through signs. You have a pitch comm. That's why they implemented the pitch comm.
You can still shake off pitch comm.
Yeah, but they're not going to see what signs you're putting down.
That doesn't matter. But what if the pitcher doesn't like what the catcher's, and now they're off base? And now you can't call time or anything.
Well, you can call a mound visit, but it takes a mound visit.
It takes a mound visit, and now you're
have a
restricting
billion mound visits. Who cares?
You don't want to waste them in the third inning with a runner on third.
So many games end with teams having like 3 mound visits.
We already had problems yesterday with Jeff McNeil. We had a problem yesterday with Marcus Stroman. It's the first
Get in the box. Pitch the ball. It's not that. I'm not asking a lot here.
That was Pete Alonso's fault too.
That's fair. That is Pete Alonso's fault. But why? Baseball hasn't been inherently a slow-paced game. Why are we trying to make it football with a play clock?
Because it takes so long for pitchers step off. They
step off for a reason.
Well,
a lot of times they don't.
Let's get more people in here. Let's get more people in this. Jalen, do you agree with Andrew or more so Anthony?
I agree with Walker, Anthony. I think the pitch clock, it's good because it gets the game more going and it keeps the fans more interested. And for a lack of better words, it's less boring just watching the pitcher walk on and off or do their little routine. I think it's better because it keeps them more intrigued.
Tyler, what are your thoughts?
3-1, I'm going with Jalen and Walker here. I think it's great because it speeds up the game. It allows, because of the time, you'll see a lot more strikes from pitchers this season because you obviously have the time limit, so the pitchers will throw more strikes.
I mean, if we want to talk about this from a financial standpoint too, owners are going to be losing money.
What are you talking
Every single
boo-hoo, the billionaire owners are going to be losing money.
Every
Cry me
single
a river,
stadium stops selling
please.
food after the 7th inning.
Oh my
right?
God! This is what you're. This
Owners
is
don't
your
care.
concern.
The owners aren't losing money.
We're in the
respectfully.
2 hours into the game. We're in the 7th inning.
Come on, man.
Owners
Like this, it's ruining the game.
Ruining the game might have been the 4-hour plus marathons that we were getting.
That's what baseball is.
Something I will say, and then we'll move on.
Yeah, move forward here.
I do like the fact you can only throw over a couple times because I don't like how pitchers would throw over about 6, 7, 8 times in a bat.
I am a fan of more stolen bases.
Yeah.
Speaking of stolen bases, a lot of young prospects coming into the MLB, not just Anthony Volpe, some guys with power, some guys with speed, some guys can pitch. Tyler, what prospect has caught your attention heading into the new season?
I'm going with another Walker that is not sitting right next to me. His name is Jordan Walker. He is the top prospect for the St. Louis Cardinals. If we take a look at his stats here, he is batting 277 with 3 home runs. He's got 9 RBIs, an OPS of 791, and he's got 2 stolen bases. He's just insane. He had an amazing spring. He looked phenomenal against big league talent. So I think he really stepped it up this spring, and it really proves that he is a elite player for the St. Louis Cardinals.
Andrew, who you got?
I'm going to go with Miguel Vargas. Stepping up, losing Trey Turner. He's going to be at second. Miguel Rojas will be at short. And this spring, he only played in 20 games. He battled a wrist injury. He barely hit, and he worked a lot of walks, was solid with the glove. And once he started hitting, he had a 250 average, 1 home run, and 2 RBIs, and he only hit for about a week and a half. So that's pretty good, and that's what the Dodgers want to see early on.
Anthony, who's your stand-up prospect?
Future is bright in the Bronx. So I'm going with another New York Yankee. I'm going with Jason Dominguez. Call me a shell. I don't care. Look at these numbers, though. 455 batting average, 4 home runs, 9 RBIs in limited spring training time. Because he got sent down about halfway through the spring, and he still hit 4 home runs with 9 RBIs. And on base of 520, an OPS of 1.565. He is insane. He's only, I believe, 20 years old. He will have a very bright future in the Bronx.
Yeah, if the Yankees have a struggling outfield, you may end up seeing him this year. Who knows? Jalen.
I'm going to go with Gunnar Henderson. He made his debut in 2022, but he's still a rookie coming into the 2023 season. He's an all-around quality athlete, and he has solid defense and a strong arm. He has a batting average of 216. He has 1 home run and 4 RBIs, and his on-base percentage is 356. So I think he can win Rookie of the Year, yes.
Yeah, the future is bright, definitely bright in Baltimore. Jay and I will keep it with you. New scheduling formats in the MLB this season. We're going to go through this a little bit quickly. What matchup this season is really going to get you to watch the most?
The Yankees versus the Astros. They went up against each other in the League Championship Series, and the Astros did lose. I mean, the Yankees did lose all of those games, but I'm more excited because we have Volpe now, and I'm excited for those games. I want to see how the Yankees will do against them.
Tyler, what matchup do you like?
I'm going with the interleague play here. The Mets versus the Rangers all the way back in August, late in the season. Because DeGrom has come back to Flushing, where he played for the Mets.
Hopefully he can make it there.
Yeah, hopefully, if he stays healthy and he doesn't get injuries. But these teams look evenly matched because they both have elite pitching. Because the Rangers, I'll credit them because they started to shore up the rotation, and it makes it a little bit balanced for them and even pitching matchup for both teams.
I'm going to go when the San Diego Padres come to town and play the Yankees. They have Soto. Tatis will be back. That would be exciting to see. And I think it'd be a World Series preview, a 1998 rematch. And I'm also excited for the standing ovation that Carpe gets coming back.
It's definitely going to be, that lineup for San Diego is scary. Anthony, close us out.
Yeah, I was mixed. I wanted to go Yankees and Dodgers, but ultimately I went with Guardians and Cubs. And you might be asking why Guardians and Cubs. Well, do you guys remember 2016? Felt like it was forever ago, but 2016, that World Series was electric. That was a great World Series. And although those players aren't on the same, although the Cubs team is different now and the Guardians team is different now, there'll still be that energy there because both teams are up and coming. Both teams have a bright future. Guardians just won the division. Cubs made a bunch of moves in the offseason. It'll be a very fun series.
Yeah, the AL Central and the NL Central definitely, hopefully, going to be a little bit more competitive this season all the way around. But as baseball season is just getting started, the NBA season is coming to a close. We are on the horizon of the playoffs. Stick with us on the hardwood as we stick here to talk about the season on WP Sports Desk.